Hello everyone, welcome to my Mastery of Metal video. This will be legato, lesson number 1. Now what is legato? I guess that's an Italian word, but basically as far as I know this is just playing without picking. So if you're doing legato, and it's sort of, you need to be able to hammer on and pull off to do legato, but you're doing, rather than picking the notes, you're sort of mainly doing it with your left hand. Now legato is not hard, you just need to practice it and do it smoothly, and so you can hear it. So to start our legato, we'll go really easy. Let's try on the 2nd and 3rd fret of the E string. This is our treble E string. I always forget which way you go. I think that's string number 1 for your bass string. String number 6, I think, is the E string. I don't know. Maybe that's 1, maybe that's 6. But anyway, there we are. Now, first of all, with legato, you really need to emphasize it. So if I'm hammering on and hammering like that, now, this is, you could say it's a hammer on and pull off, but it's also what you do in legato, because you need to be doing a lot of hammering and pulling off when you do your legato. So we're going to practice here. Just make sure you can hear that crystal clear. Now we'll add our little finger. Listen to that. Shimmering. Now here's the tricky part. We're going to go down to our next string. Now if we picked it, so let's slow that down. So we've gone from our hammering on, we've added one pinky finger, making sure we can get that definition. We're practicing it, just doing hammer-ons and pull-offs. Faster, smoother, and faster, more rhythmic. And now we've got some speed and movement. Now, just let my hand sort of settle so it's not getting too tight. And with some picking put in, you can see the difference between picking and legato. Now, what we're going to do next is just do the first movement, which is 3-2-0, and then go to the B string. So picking it, now take away the pick. Move around. And now you'll see sometimes you must pick when you're doing legato. So if I do this, you hear I'm sort of missing something, but if I pick the first note, you can see another way that legato can work. Now so we've done a little bit on 3-2-0 on our E string and B string, and we'll get that nice and smooth and fluid. So start off slow, faster, move to the B string, back and forth, and add the pick. Now we'll add our pinky finger Okay, so that's some picking, and now when we take out our pick, we'll do the legato version, which is just purely with our fingers. Now, if I slow it down, so we've gone from here, we've added our little finger, and what frets are we on? That's 2, 3, and 5. And now you can hear some legato developing. Now technically I don't know if you would say I'm just doing hammer-ons and pull-offs compared to legato, but I'll show you how it becomes more legato-ish, and really I think legato is, it involves a lot of hammering on and pulling off. So don't go getting all technical on me and say this is like a pull-off exercise. Because if I pick it and I go down the scale, at the moment I'm playing in the minor scale, I think, you'll see how legato really, you must be able to hammer on and pull off very extensively and control your fingers, which is what we're doing. So now, we're just going to do one pick in this, on the first note. More fluid and graceful. And the interesting thing is you can add your picking in. So if you can pick this, you can see now, and my hand just needs to rest. Still improving my technique. The better you get, the less tired you'll get. You will get less tired. So you can see there we've added picking the first note. And you pick where you need to. So now we're going to go a little bit further into legato territory. So if we go further to the next string, why don't we make it simple at first? So back to 3-2 knot. Don't know where we're going to go on the G string, that sounds a bit ugly. Okay, we can go to there, so 3-2 knot, 3-2 knot, and then 4-2 knot. So if we do our legato move, let's do it with no pick first. Add the pick. And now I want you to just try and get your finger without pulling off onto the open strings. Get a feeling how to actually play this, and now try it with picking. And now so you can see we're feeling the difference between playing with legato and playing with a pick. So here's our no pick, and I've removed the open strings. If I put them back in, now the reason we've done that is to make it harder, so it's more legato and sort of you know, just purely using your fingers and not even getting that sort of that advantage of the open string to ring out. Okay, so now we'll add the little finger, which we've been doing before. Now I'm going to find somewhere that sounds good. Maybe like this. Okay, there we'll go. We'll use the open strings. So you can see I've just created a little so now 5 3 2 0 5 3 2 0 4 2 0 4 2 0, and now we'll just try and get them to ring out. And you can see this is into some serious legato territory now. So starting from just our 3 2 0, we've gone to 5 3 2 0, and we've got a lot of sort of legato happening here. Now, if you guys are technical experts and you think this is not legato, I don't know. To me, I think this is legato, but I really think between hammering on and pulling off, which is just, you know, like there's hammer on and pull off, the difference with legato is you're actually playing like a complete scale, for example, and even adding some slides. So if we do more advanced legato in our next legato lesson, we'll see how I think it really moves to more legato-ish compared to hammer-ons and pulling off. So final thing for this lesson, now that we're up to there, is we'll just get this moving again. So just start there. Try and move around with it. And I'll slow that down. And you can do a bit of back and forth with it. Okay, now you don't have to use this pattern, obviously. You can do it wherever you want. You maybe it wherever you like. Make it sound the way you want. This is just, you know, to sort of build us up and have something to practice. And the final thing we'll do for this is we'll add some picking. Wrong note. And now add the hammering, pulling off, with a little bit of picking. Or to simplify it, just picking the first note. Now going backwards, a little bit tricky. Keep that one backwards. Okay, and I think we'll stop there for today. So I hope this is very legato. From what I've learned, this is legato, but now that I'm doing this lesson, I think, oh, it's so similar to hammer-ons and pull-offs. But basically, if you do this, for what I think, you'll definitely be, you know, getting more advanced in legato, and you can see the basic difference is you're just not picking. So if you had a scale, and take out all the picking, then yeah, that's legato. So I hope that you really enjoy this and that you can build it up. And I will be doing some more advanced legato in my legato lesson 2. So please, please, you know, have a look, try it out and see if you like it. See if you can actually advance your playing. And yes, thank you. Please like and subscribe. And why not send me all your money as well, you know, if you want to do that too. Have a nice day. Thank you.